YouTube, hello, welcome back. It's been 6 months, I know. I've explained the whole process on Twitch, so if you're not already on Twitch, this is why you need to be on Twitch. Get over to Twitch, drop a follow, first subscribe on the YouTube, and then go over to Twitch and drop a follow. But we're back with reaction videos. Reaction videos, music trailers, everything. So hopefully I'll drop them on YouTube today, tomorrow, as the days go. Everything looks all good up there. You know what? I'm gonna take this out. I don't need that shit. Right. Spider-Man versus Deku. Death battle. Like I said, my money's on Spider-Man. Should we run a poll? I'm gonna run a poll. Who wins? Spider-Man? Deku? Or tie? Could be tie. How long's the video? 20 minutes. I'll run the poll for like 10 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes. Is there a poll that I'm looking for? No, it's not a poll that I'm looking for. It's... Bruh. I don't even know how anything works on Twitch anymore. What am I looking for? Predictions. That's what I'm looking for. So, who wins? Spider-Man or Deku? And I'm gonna play for 5 minutes. Whatever you guys have your money on, drop in the predictions. But anyway, I forgot I was recording. Spider-Man vs. Deku date battle. Let's go.
Miles Morales.
Let me know what the audio is like, guys.
Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man. A friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths, and
I need that new Spider-Man movie, like ASAP as well.
Look out for the little guy. But in a
Spider-Man,
multiverse of infinite
Brand New Day,
possibilities, that doesn't always last forever.
and
Like
Across
in
Spider-Verse.
Universe 1610,
Across
when
Spider-Verse?
NYC's webhead got iced
Beyond
on
the
job,
Spider-Verse.
The city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now he had it thrust
Amazing
upon him.
movie.
The canon event to start all canon events.
Another amazing
now it was
movie.
Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out. This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface. And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats. So
Amazing game.
ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff. But no spider person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May.
I remember playing Miles Morales for the first time.
Between swinging, grabbing,
Beautiful game.
projectiling, and being made into constructs. Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start. Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls? And how
So I
could he
haven't touched
live
that
up to
game.
being
Yeah, I know.
Spider-Man
I know
when
you
one of the
haven't.
villains he had to
How
face
many
turned
times?
out
How
to
long
be
have I
his
been telling you
very
to play it
own
for?
uncle? Makes family dinner
We finished
so
Spider-Man
awkward.
1 and then just gave up after that.
Stuff. Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man. Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when
Did they just say he had a leg up and said living parents? Ah, sorry, Batman. Sorry, sorry, Iron Man.
stuff. Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man. Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when
That's
things
actually
got tough,
true.
even if they didn't always see eye to eye.
Which superheroes actually have their parents? Because I can't think of any. Superman obviously has his Earth parents, but those aren't his actual parents. Same way Spider-Man has Aunt May, Uncle Ben, those aren't his actual parents. Iron Man's parents got murked from the beginning. Captain America's parents. Never seen. I don't even think. I'm guessing he. Well, this nigga's like 100 something years old. His parents are long gone. Who else? Who actually has parents? Thor, mom dead, dad dead. Well, other than Miles, obviously. That's what I'm trying to think of. Black Widow, murked. I don't think any of them actually have parents. Batman, murked. That's actually funny, man. So the only person we can possibly think of that has living parents, loving living parents, is Miles. That's actually crazy. Damn, what the hell? That is. Anyway.
And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way. And it helped that this particular spider had a bit
I'm
more
gonna do my
to his life
own
than
thing.
Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important. Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations. Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of
sword?
spider was this? It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended. Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man. Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Spider-Man
Gee,
2.
Spidey
We're
can
literally
climb
just talking about
buildings
that as
and
well.
dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him. Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT. He's getting kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss
Come on,
Marvel
get to
and
the
Iron
fight.
Man.
I want to see the
King of
fight.
Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium. The same stuff as T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts. It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output. The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Where are my
It's not
mods?
as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will.
Where is the mod? Why did that not just show up as an emote? What's my mod check emote? Oh. Yeah, that's much better. Anyway.
Overload it. Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff? But when vibranium and spider powers
he was just
enough, Miles
going on
converts
about
his
cheap
electrical
viewers.
output into overdrive, giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites. Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his
Fire's about
promises.
to start.
No longer standing in the
That
shadows,
music
but
change.
side by side.
Oh wait, they haven't even
Literally, his
introduced
universe
Deku
got blown
yet,
up
so
and he was sent to the
it
main
can't be starting yet.
616 timeline, along with his
For that
family.
music
And
though.
now it's him and Peter as a pair of spider bros. He's along with his family, and now it's him.
This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. Never again. I hope they never do anything like that ever again.
And Peter as a pair of spider bros. He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse. There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes. This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing.
Anyone can wear the
So long as we
mask.
stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways,
I can wear the mask.
anyone can be a hero.
I can be Superman. I mean, not Superman. Fuck. Spider-Man.
What is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous.
This episode contains spoiler for the ending of My Hero Academia. So I have watched My Hero. Only watched like season 1, I think. But do I plan on finishing it? Probably not. So do I care about the spoilers? Probably not.
With the word, then their symbol of peace. All Might. The big numero uno. With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what. Or so it seemed. After
I don't
a
know.
battle with his
My
arch
hair
nemesis,
just
All for One,
fell off for
All
me.
Might was grievously injured. His
I don't know if it
time
was
as a
fell
beacon
off or I
was
just
coming
got
to an end,
bored.
and he would need to find
Whichever one
someone
it
to
is.
pass on the torch.
I just
In
stopped
this
watching
world,
it, to be
most
honest.
Human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya,
Look at
or
him.
as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku. Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might, but even his
Wait, what? I haven't even been reading the stuff on the screen. Real name is Yuki Midoriya, age 16, 24 post time skip. There's a time skip in My Hero. 5'6". short ass nigga. Royce is 5'5". This nigga's 5'6". That's crazy. Profession teacher, part-time hero. Teacher? Alias 1-4 hero Deku possesses 7 quirks. How does he have 7 quirks? I swear everyone just has. I meant 5 foot. Wow. Um. Nah, I'm joking.
His idol told him that he would have to give up on
Favorite food cuts here. It was an accident, okay? I was just trying to emphasize how short he is. Romantic interest. Oh, you know, one. What do you mean one of
his
them?
dreams. Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk.
Hello, hello.
Until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself
It was
worthy
an
of
accident.
All
I
Might's
was
support.
trying
And
to
so
emphasize
after
how
months of
short he
training,
is.
Izuku was granted All
'Cause,
Might's
like,
quirk, one for all.
he's literally
This
the
power allows him
typical
to boost his strength
height
to
of a girl.
incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club, or football as they call it. Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for all is the ultimate in strength enhancing quirks. The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed though. Damn, that looks like it hurts. One for all's power was so great that the
Yeah, this guy was always breaking his fingers and breaking his legs.
One for all could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
That's literally.
Again, UA High. Here he'd be inspired.
That's literally all I remember about this guy. Always breaking fingers, breaking bones, getting hurt. Say that again.
His Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High. Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the
Oh my god, I remember when one of my friends
does
was saved
his
as a
best,
rock on
something that he
Snapchat.
may have
I
taken
think
too
she still
far.
is.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed. So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages,
Not bad.
using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements. And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb
Shoot
that'd be
style.
less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and
So he's
switched to
basically
focusing on kicks to pack in more of a
learning.
punch. Yeah, and that power would be needed.
Not learning,
After a climactic
stealing
battle with All for One,
moves
All Might would be
from his
forced
friends.
into retirement, just a few months into Deku's
Interesting.
training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord. But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One for All was a power that was built upon for generations. The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One. Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move. Float allows him to soar.
Manually control his muscles. When? Please tell me when this guy became like this. Wait, Victor, do you still watch My Hero? Because when did all of this happen? How did he go from a guy constantly breaking bones to... Okay, so it's not only me. I read the manga. Oh. Either way, you stop watching the show.
Or high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressure,
Nice spoiler.
he can effectively fly.
I'm not bothered. This what I'm watching literally has spoilers in it as well. So
Incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar? Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smoke screen. That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin.
You can use past users' abilities. Right. So how come All Might couldn't use past users' abilities? Could he? You know what? We'll see how this goes. Maybe if this goes well. Plot armor. Yeah, I thought, of course. Thank you for the follow, D33. I'm just call you Doe. Thank you for the follow, Doe. Appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, just watching some quick Spider-Man versus Deku death battle. Reacting to a few stuff. Playing a few games. It's Daniel. Forget everything I just said.
After building up kinetic.
Why'd you have a new account? I changed my Twitch name. But then it's a whole new account, not just a name change.
Energy within his body. Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
'Cause I got banned.
He's combined it with
When did you get banned?
to create the powerful black chain binding attack.
Why did
He
you
used it in
get banned?
conjunction with full cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil. He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero
What?
turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love. Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times
For
faster than
streaming
sound.
a live
Deku was moving
match.
so fast, the bullet seemed like it was
Ah.
he can go.
When you said Daniel, the first person that came to my head was my brother. That's why I was like, what? When did you change your name? When did you get banned? That makes a lot more sense now. What, so you just never got that account back?
Even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
Damn.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air.
I need to follow
Or
this
move
account
so
down.
fast he can punch multiple times in an instant. Even All for One's own protege
Where is
Shigaraki
it?
couldn't track him, and this is a dude who can catch light speed laser beams. It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen. Not nearly as bad as One for All was suffocating him.
Just
though.
change the name.
He's been
Oh,
doing
okay.
all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose.
What's a 10th grade in UK terms? Hey Siri. What's the equivalent of 10th grade in the UK?
In the UK, the equivalent of 10th grade is year 11. Students are typically 15 to 16 years old and prepare for their General Certificate of Secondary Education, GCSE exams in this year.
Right. Oh wait, that makes sense. They did say it was 16 in the information thing. I can't be bothered to read all of this.
At that point, the pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone. But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him. So when it came time to finally put
He
that
became
demon
friends
lord
with
back in
Bakugo?
hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and
Damn.
everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All for One's reign all along. Not All Might, not Deku, not even One for All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All for One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future. Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero.
What?
Getting
How did he lose his quirk from fighting one man? Not gonna lie, they're kind of selling me on this show again. I think it's just like the way they're explaining it and going through the story. But like, I just know it's gonna be such a drag to get to actually get to like these good parts. Can you stop making noise? I'm trying to stream.
Regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user.
Oh, so that's how he became a teacher.
Some might say he peaked in high school. If not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt, he even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
So he lost his powers just to get his powers back. Or is it just the up? You know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna bother watching it.
For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
Alright, let's get into it. Oh,
Hello,
wait, what?
It's me, store-bought Benjamin. I know what you're asking. Benjamin, what are you wearing?
No one was asking that.
Yes,
No
that's our
one.
Mechanical Menace Mecha Goose
Literally
or
no
Dummy
one
Trunks
was asking
or
that.
Dummy. Our new summer line of merch is available now on deathbattle.gg for a limited time.
Add.
Death Battle.
All right, the combatants are.
Okay, thank you. That's good.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay. My God, I swear Miles better win this.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
Oh, why does his voice sound like that?
First lesson? Don't watch the mouth.
Wash the hands.
Mine, Delaware!
Oh shit.
Try that one more time. Guess who?
I can't use my
I'm
power
loving
here.
this music.
Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
You got skills, man. I like that.
Really? Really? They have to do that to my boy. I remember that from the movie.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out. Because I always do my best.
Hmm.
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Look at that beautiful shot. Sick in the movie, sick again in just a normal people animation, man. I'm actually kind of scared for Miles now because he hasn't actually done anything like up there. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Your
Oh.
quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Get it? Amazing is his buddy, as in Peter Parker. Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah. To be honest, if you didn't get it, I didn't have to explain. You should be locked into Spider-Man like that. So.
Absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
How
Got a limit.
how did he? What kind of power does he have to bring multiple rock forms and trap Miles in it? This is not the Deku I remember from watching the show. Plus Ultra. Ooh.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
Ah, shit.
Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly, unsurprisingly given the not-so-subtle inspiration.
They blew him up. How? What? Thank you for the follow, Johnny. Appreciate it. Welcome. Just watching this Spider-Man versus Deku video, and apparently Spider-Man gets blown up. How does that even work? How does Spider-Man blow up from his own powers? Make it make sense. Now this has to be rigged, man.
For Deku's
What's your explanation?
have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking.
Well,
Spider Sense
Deku won, unfortunately.
find Deku in a smokescreen, but Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scaling
While Venom is effective against genetic mutants, it can be resisted by those with high durability or pain tolerance, such as Ultimate Green Goblin. Deku has withstood electrical attacks from Shigaraki and 9. Even if a Venom strike did paralyze Deku, it could puppet his body with overlay. Is that shit quirk that lets people manually control his muscles and stuff? So this guy has serious plot armor in the manga slash anime, and he brought his plot armor to the death battle. Cause how else could you have possibly lost? What, won? And Spider-Man lost. I know. I lost a prediction myself because I thought Spider-Man was going to win. I mean, I didn't actually predict anything, but I said Spider-Man was going to win, but then he didn't. Now I'm pissed off.
to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light
Bro, it
cannon
said
Shigaraki.
Gear Shift.
Worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all, so the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons.
I don't even want to watch the rest of this.
Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's
Oh man.
not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what
I-
Falcon and Black Panther had.
I bet you in the like skit video I'm about to watch after this, I can 100% tell it's gonna be something about how ridiculous it is that Spider-Man lost. Because it makes no sense.
Absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
And the morales of the story is...
The winner is Deku.
Dang it, man.
Next time on Death Battle.
Ooh. Who's next? Godzilla? Godzilla versus Hulk.
Subscribe and join as a member to
It's quite a good matchup, not gonna lie. Might have to watch that. Might just have to watch that. Might just have to watch it. Who do I think is gonna win? The thing is, I don't know Godzilla like that. I just know he's like a big giant monster dinosaur. He's even a dinosaur. Wherever he is. Wrecking buildings and beaming and fighting King Kong. King Kong? Whoever it was. But obviously I know Hulk more. And Hulk is strong. But then size comparison, Godzilla is a lot more bigger than Hulk. But at the same time, this is the same Hulk that literally, where's that scene? I think,
see more.
did they show the scene?
Battle.
Yeah, this scene right here from the Avengers movie. Like when he punched the Chitauri, whatever it's called. Because that was definitely a lot bigger than him, and he still managed to punch it and stop it. So, has to be Hulk, right? But then at the same time, I said the same thing for flipping. I said the same thing for Spider-Man. Spider-Man ended up losing, so I don't know. But anyway, let's see what this video is about. I'm just gonna keep it all in one recording.
Alright, happy to be back on Death Battle. I wonder who they got me fighting this time. Whoa, are you Miles Morales? I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do? Oh, heck no! What's the problem? You're Deku, right? Yep. Izuku Midori. Yep, that's me. Shut the f*** up. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And the combatants are set and we will run all the data through all the possibilities. Oh, wait. You guys. Wait, Miles, calm down. Set me up. You set me up. What? No. What, you just want to see me get my head knocked clean off my shoulders or something? Miles, no. The way you
What? Miles would never think like that. I hate this video already. It's only 32 seconds in. Ain't no way Miles is ever gonna think like that.
rooftops in a headfirst dive and facing the camera. It's full of the exaggerated swagger of a black team. We thought it was a good matchup. Yeah, Miles, we would have a very good, fair match. Shut up! Oh, mister, I got all the quirks of the previous users of One for All. I don't want to hear nothing out of you. Come on, Miles, it's not that bad. Your quirk has been built on for generations. Like, how are you going to have my powers and All Might's powers at 100% with no consequences? Get the fuck out of here. Miles, you got venom. What did I do to you? Huh? What did I do to y'all to deserve this? Come on, Miles, you got a chance at winning. All right, there must have been an issue I missed. Did I get the Phoenix Force or something? No. Do I get the powers of Thor or something from that one random issue? Definitely not. Oh my goodness. But you're gonna have your new suit given to you by Black Panther. Wakanda forever, my brother. I'ma just ask. Is this racially motivated? No, don't even try that.
Woke.
There's no reason you would have put me in a matchup that's so bad unless It was racially motivated. Come on now. We had you fight Static Shock last time, so you can't even pull that card. So stop it. We just wanted to see you fight someone green and had power similar to you. Really? It's pretty good on paper. Why not have him fight someone green? What? Nah. Wait, hold on. He's on something. Could have had him fight Rock Lee. That would have been perfect. We did have All Might fight Might Guy, so that matchup would be perfect. Thanks, Mom.
Exactly. So why didn't they do that?
Solid matchup, but I would still win. Oh, so we getting cocky. Don't forget, after you lose your powers, you become a school teacher. I don't care if they give you a suit. You still powerless. Have him fight Brawly.
Oh, so the suit is just a suit. It doesn't give him his powers back. It's just a suit.
Or Demon King Piccolo. Oh, that's even better. Okay, screw you, Miles. Yeah, but you're still gonna have to fight Deku. What? Yeah, we kind of already have the fight animated. Hey, but don't worry, we're just gonna have you get punched into oblivion, kind of like what Static Shock did to you, so it'll be nothing new for you. Nah, guys, I think I'm gonna do my own thing. Smash.
Calm down, shits and gigs. Calm down. Right now is not the time. I'll get to you later off stream. Anyway, they sold Miles, man. They fully sold. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, YouTube. I'll see you later, I guess. Next video gonna be straight after this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that shit. Peace.